Temple Pilots have been one of the biggest and best bands in the world. Their latest album, Number 4, is in stores now. From Stone Temple Pilots, this is Scott Weiland. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You look great. You look very spiffy.
Thank you very much.
Is that okay, spiffy? Is that all right?
Spiffy's fine. My mom calls me that, too.
Does she help you? Does mom help you dress like Jane's parents help her dress?
You know what? When my mom goes to some of our rock shows, and I sort of go backstage before the encore and put on something a little bit more controversial, sometimes my mom's just kind of like, "Oh, honey, that's, I don't know if you need to put that on."
Honey, that belongs in my closet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You wear some dresses, don't you?
I have before. You know, anything to push the envelope, you know what I mean?
It's so weird. I will, it's weird because we have something in common. I will buy the dresses, but I never put them on. I'm just not...
Yeah, I'm getting married this week, you know, and... My fiance says that being with me is like having a lover, a best friend, and a girlfriend at the same time.
You can't beat that.
No, you know, because we go shopping and we can fit into a lot of the same clothing, so...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What about...
She looks better in the panties and the bras than I do, though.
Okay, now, Sour Girl. Tell me about, this is the new big song, and it's a cool video, right?
Yeah, it's a great video. Yeah, it's a little bit different for us because we're, you know, for the most part, a pretty hard-rocking band, and so the majority of our videos have always been pretty much performance-oriented. This video is not really a performance-oriented song, and it stars Sarah Michelle Gellar in the video.
Now, did you choose her? Yeah. Did you choose her?
Yeah, I did. And the reason being, I've been a big fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer for quite a long time, and it's strange that I had to do an extended vacation within the Los Angeles County jail system.
I heard about that.
And one of the 3 shows that I was able to lobby the inmates into voting for was Ally McBeal, which we have something else. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and the X-Files.
Okay.
And so you know, when we were, you know, thought about casting for that video, I thought about Sarah Michelle right away, and it was really great working with her.
Not Duchovny?
You know what?
No, that's a no.
No, that's a no.
So, what is Sour Girl about?
Oh, the topic of the song is taken from a personal experience that I went through with the ending of my first marriage, and
was she the ex-wife? Was she sour?
Well, it's just kind of saying, like, you know what, she, in a sense, she was kind of cursed the day she met me. It's like, and a lucky girl and a happy girl the day that, you know, she walked out of my life. I made some bad relationship choices in the past.
Was she sour, or were you sour? I mean, who's sour?
Sour as in unhappy at the time.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, and I guess, you know, sort of through those mistakes that you make in life, you just hope that you know, you make commitments to not make the same ones, and that's kind of what the song's about.
I went through, Scott, a tough time in '85 when I was experimenting with Jolt the Cola. And I got a picture here because I know that's me, just lost and searching. Tell them, I find this interesting because I know that you like Bowie and I grew up liking Bowie. Who are some of your influences growing up musically?
Well, definitely Bowie. I think, you know, the Hunky Dory album is probably my favorite Bowie album. But the Beatles, you know, still I have Revolver in my CD changer at all times. You know, and you know, of course, like Led Zeppelin and the Doors, and you know, even as far as on this extreme, even you know, everything from like the Carpenters to Miles Davis and the Sex Pistols. So
it's good. They told us in research that you also, growing up, you loved this song.
Just stop, 'cause I
first song I ever learned how to sing.
That's one, the Tony and Tennille, Captain and Tennille?
Yeah. The first two albums I was ever given as a child were the Captain and Tennille, the Love Will Keep Us Together album, and the Captain Fantastic album.
Wow.
By Elton John.
By Elton John.
Yeah.
So I didn't think you'd listen to Tony Tennille. It just seems pretty bizarre.
I was 5 years old.
5 years old?
And,
yeah.
And as a young child, before the voice changes, a young boy tends to sing more like a soprano than like a tenor or a baritone.
5 is okay. If you tell me you're 7.
I still don't sound like that because that would mean something didn't quite transpire correctly.
So you're also in high school. You're a pretty good athlete.
Yeah, I love sports. I still love sports. I'm a massive Lakers fan. Lakers.
There's a competition, a sport, if you will, coming up later that people seem to be grooving on, and it's called Yambo. Stay right where you are. When we come back, Yambo with Jennifer Kowski and Scott Weiland.